Tomorrow, I'm going outside. I'm going on the street. Yes, the street is calling me, baby. Hey, welcome to my space. My name is Laura Fossey. You can just call me Bella. So today is my first ever video on YouTube and I'm so excited. And we are going to talk about abstinence. I guess you saw the title. Yes, I turned 26 last April and I'm still a virgin. So if you're wondering why I'm here to do this video, then keep watching. So I'm still a virgin, like I said. And to the part of this video, I'm going to start with the why I am still a virgin, first of all, an introduction, So, on contrary to what people tends to think or tends to say, I am not keeping myself for a man, okay? Let me put it out there because it seems to be like the only thing all the time when people find out I'm a virgin, they're like, you are keeping yourself for a particular man. I'm not saying it's wrong, but I'm just saying it's not the reason why I am doing this. So, with that being said, I'm also not doing it because I'm scared of unwanted pregnancy. Absolutely not. I love kids. I'm obsessed with kids. So no. I'm also not doing this because I'm scared of MST protection. Simple. I'm also doing this because I've tried to focus. Sometimes sex will help you focus. So no. I am absolutely doing this because of Jesus Christ. So a little background about myself. I am a Christian. I believe in Jesus Christ and I give myself to Jesus when I was 14. Now, my process was a very somehow process. I don't even know how to call it because it wasn't a one time, oh, I give my life to Christ and then boom. No, I went from a believer to a non-believer, then to a believer again. So it was a lot of things going on. But yeah, when I finally gave myself to Jesus, I remember the promise. I remember the one thing I wanted when I was 10 because I remember I said it first when I was 10. I remember vividly because it was my first time in the village and with my cousin and everybody and my brothers and everybody. And I don't know why we're talking about what I said. I wanted to keep myself till marriage. Although I think it wasn't on the same ground, but later on when I gave myself to Jesus, I was like, you remember what I said? I'm doing that. When I experienced God and experienced how marvelous He was, I decided to do something for Him. I said to myself, Father Lord, I am going to do something that even if I fail everywhere else, that's going to be the one thing I'm not going to fail at. So I'm doing it. And this reason has been my strength, to be fair, in this abstinence journey, because this is not easy at all. So we're talking about why now. You know why. Let's talk a bit about my struggles. When I give myself to Christ, my body to Christ, I was 14. Okay, so I grew up and became a full-grown woman with new needs and everything. And boy, I remember one time sitting and I was like, God, did I really do that? Was that me? I am really happy I did that when I was younger because if I was older, I don't know if I would have been able to do that. Now, what I struggled with all this time was like I was bullied a lot about that, which is something I still struggle to understand because you see, it's my body. And I don't understand how people would bully you for something you decide for your body. I definitely believe that everybody is free to choose their belief. Everybody is free to do whatever they want to do with your body. As long as you're not harming anybody else, do you. I'm not cursing you for going and having sex. I'm not cursing anybody for doing anything. So I still don't get why people bully you out of it. And mostly girls. Like men, they will bully you maybe if they wanted to smash. And they realize you're too much into your I don't want anything now, and they get bitter and they want to, abuse you or something. But girls, like, the heck, you have your body, you have your private part, like, do whatever you want with it. I'm free to do whatever I want with it. If it's the same thing, if I was to say, okay, you know what? Tomorrow, I'm going outside. I'm going on the street. Yes, the street is calling me, baby. That will be none of your business as well. That is my body. I do whatever I want with my body. As long as I am not hurting anybody else, it should be fine, right? So yeah, I was bullied a lot with that. I was called names. It was crazy. But and I remember when I was younger, I was always constantly trying to explain to people, to make them understand what I was doing, why I was doing this, and blah 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 blah. Yes, I was young and naive. Not naive. Because heck, why should I put myself through the stress to make you understand what I do with my body? I guess I was young because and that years ago. Like right now, if I say you don't believe it, that's your deal. If I say you think I'm foolish, you're free to think whatever you want to think. Does it affect me? No. Does it affect you? No. So we move. We move. So yeah, I stopped explaining myself to people or trying to make you understand. And also, I feel like back then I used to really want people to understand, because every time I said this, people were always referring to a man with that, and got me so upset. Like, give credit to Jesus at least. You know what I mean? I'm doing this for him, so why always future husband? Calm down. But yeah, anyway, I stopped caring about that. It's not my business. I say it with my chest. So if you don't like it, your business. If you like it, your business. Does it affect me? No, absolutely not. Because why would it? Why? So I was also called a liar all my entire freaking life. Oh, you're a liar. Oh, you don't look like a virgin. No. Like, should I work with the pancart that says, I am a virgin? Or is this something on my forehead that says, I'm a virgin? Should I, I don't understand. How do you mean I don't look like a virgin? How do virgin look like? Because, if I remember clearly, before you became a non-virgin, you were a virgin. Like, the only difference between you and I is because you had sex and I don't. So I don't. Well, anyway. I'm not going to try to understand why people are so upset with me, but yeah, that was a bit of my journey. My struggle came later on. When you grow, I don't know what that sound, but when you grow and you start having needs, your body start, asking for stuff that she wasn't asking me that when I was 14 or 15. Now she's asking me for a lot of things that I cannot provide. So it makes it hard, and it would take a lot of self-discipline, self-control, and boundaries and all of that to be able to go through it. But it's absolutely possible. You will get, at some point, you will get to a place where you actually path your way to, you actually made a way for you to make it easy, to make your journey easier. Not easy, because it's never going to be easy. To be fair, it's never going to be easy, but it can be easier, Now let's talk about the why I am doing this video. I definitely think I definitely feel like there are people out there who want to start the abstinence journey or are already in the abstinence journey, and they don't have, or they still have doubt, or they don't have any motivation, or they think with the age it's going to become very difficult or impossible, or there are absolutely people out there that want to do it but they think it's absolutely impossible. So I want to tell you that it's possible. It's possible. I know that in this world where sex is like water, sex is everywhere, you don't really see people that you can relate to, people that are doing that, people that are abstaining. So it makes it hard for you to think that's actually possible, but it is. I am just 26 and I've seen people like 35 being virgin. So it is. Do I want to get to 35 and virgin? No. But if it happens, God be the glory. But yeah, so if you're trying to do this, if you are trying to be on your celibacy journey or your abstinence journey, and you think with the age it's going to become hard and it's going to be impossible and everything, no. it might become harder because you're growing, you're having new needs and stuff like that. Your body is now reacting differently and stuff like that. But it's not impossible. It's absolutely possible. It's not just for female, but also for I grew up not having a lot of people around me doing the same thing I was doing. As a matter of fact, I met people along the way that was doing what I was doing. Or some people had other reasons that I did, and some people had the same reason. But bottom line is there were not too many. And from my personal experience, every time I said to somebody, like somebody new, like, oh, I'm a virgin, and it's always like, you're the first. You know, when I was 14, 16, it was okay because, you know, younger. But ever since I turned 19, actually there was a guy who said to me that you are lying, you cannot be, there's no 19 girl in this world who is a virgin. And I laughed my ass out because there are actually people who are 30 who are still virgins. So just because you don't see it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Actually, you'll be shocked. A lot of people are keeping themselves, a lot of people are practicing abstinence, but they just keep it to themselves. They don't come out to say. So, in other words, you don't have somebody you can identify with. And yeah, definitely this video is for you. And even if you are not a virgin and you want to start abstinence, absolutely doable. Absolutely, I know people real life that are doing it, and absolutely, you know, I know this, like, one thing I cannot lie to you about is that this journey is not going to be easy, right? Like, depending on people, it's going to be a bit harder for others than others. Like, I've met people who are like, look, your journey is a bit smoother. It depends on, you know, they have they are low libido, high libido, if you're sensitive, not sensitive, or hypersensitive. You know, all that plays a role in how hard your journey is going to be. And if you fall into under the category of high libido and hypersensitive, okay, God be with us, but it's still doable. It's still possible. I mean, I'm still a virgin, okay? Until marriage. I don't know if I said that yet. Till marriage. To marry. I don't know if I said that in the video at the beginning. Yeah, I gave myself to Christ and I will do God's way, you know, virgin till marriage. Yeah, so it's I'm looking at my time and I think the video is getting too long. I really wanted to give you a few tips that could help you in your abstinence journey. But I think I would do another video right now, but I'll post it like as a second video, not on this video. So yeah. And before we go, I want to say forgive me if here and there my English wasn't perfect. I'm a French speaker. Before you ask me why I'm doing this video in English and not in French, just because why not? So this is the end of this particular video, and if you're still watching, then subscribe. Thank you. Like, share, comment, and you know, see you on my next video. And remember, Jesus loves you so much. Bye bye.